Hey guys, this is Kelly, the shrinking teacher, and I am coming to you. I came to you not too long ago, just saying what the struggle has been and my update. Um, and I just wanted to do a follow-up video because I've decided to get my life back together as far as weight loss is concerned and do a 5-day pouch test, and I'm just here to report on it. So I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy in December of 2015. I am over 2 years out post weight loss surgery from vertical sleeve gastrectomy. My high weight was 286. My day of surgery weight was 266. My lowest weight ever was 165. And I have crept back up. Kind of my comfortable weight was in the 170s. And I came to you a couple weeks ago and I was in the 180s, and I definitely hit 190 this week, which is super scary to me. Considering if I hit 190, I've no longer lost 100 pounds, which was my original goal. So I've kind of slipped out of my goal, and that's not even like my goal. That was just my comfortable goal. So anyway, I needed to make some changes. My weight yesterday, and I'll tell you my weight today in a second, was 188.8. And I went shopping this past weekend. I got some Christmas money, and I went shopping for clothes because it seems like none of my clothes were fitting. I was comfortably in a 10 size pants and a large top, and now and some 8s. And now like one or two of my pair 10s would not button, like some Lucky jeans that I have would not button. Some of my large shirts were getting either too short or too snug, and I was just not feeling comfortable in my skin. This has nothing to do with being skinny, but being comfortable and confident, which is the whole reason, that and my health, which is the whole reason why I had weight loss surgery to begin with. So I did go shopping the other day. I got a pair of jeans that were in the junior section that were a size juniors 13, which I don't know what that computes to in women's, maybe like a 12. And I did get a pair of 10 size curvy skinny jeans, but the fact that they were curvy told me that, it wasn't a true size 10. I took a lot of size larges into the dressing room, and a lot of them did not fit, so I would probably say that I'm not in a large anymore, but I'm in an extra large, and none of that makes me comfortable or confident. So I decided to do the 5-day pouch test, and I'm not doing like super strict 5-day pouch test rules, but the basics of 2 days of liquids, 1 day of pureed, 1 day of soft foods, and then the last day of firm proteins. Keeping all of that super low carb, and keeping it super hydrated, with tons and tons and tons of water or sugar-free drinks or whatever. So, like I said, my weight yesterday was 188.8. Yesterday I had, for breakfast, I had coffee. I put whole milk in my coffee, as my cream, so probably about 2 ounces of milk. About 11 o'clock, I had a meal replacement protein shake, equivalent to the Atkins ones that are have like 1 or 2 grams of carbs and 15 grams of protein. For lunch, I had some broccoli and cheddar soup. Yes, I put a little bit of cheese in it just to creamy it up a little bit. I had about 1 coffee mug of that, so about a cup, about 8 ounces. 8 ounces of liquid, not 8 ounces of solid, because I can't eat that much. I also had that same soup for dinner. And my family had hot dogs, so I ate a little bit of the chili, which I know is not liquid, but it was, pretty finely pureed. And then I also had I had made some sugar-free pudding. A tip about sugar-free pudding is if you put some Gene Pro in it and put some PB2 in it, the PB2 with chocolate pudding makes it taste like a Reese cup, which is really delicious. Yesterday I ended with about 900 calories, which is the lowest amount of calories I have had in a really long time because I have been eating everything in sight and eating tons of food lately. And the good news is I weighed in this morning at 187.8, so I lost a pound yesterday. I know it's probably all water weight. And I'm just going to get into a little bit of TMI. I had a 2-hour delay at school today, so it's 8 o'clock in the morning. My students don't come for another hour or so, which is why I'm doing a video right now. So welcome to North Carolina. There is no snow or ice on the roads, but we have a 2-hour delay. But anyway, I have gone to the bathroom and had a bowel movement like 2 or 3 times already today. So I have a feeling that another kind of benefit of doing the 5-day pouch test is just cleaning out my gut with all the liquid that I had yesterday. Not that I had a ton of fiber, but I did drink a ton of water yesterday and just didn't have as many calories, and I think all of that together is flushing out my gut, which is good. So I have already packed my lunch for today. I'm having coffee with whole milk, and I have another meal replacement shake to have as kind of a mid-morning snack to get some protein and some calories in. I packed a light Southwestern Santa Fe style chicken soup for lunch. I probably should throw it in the blender. I don't know if I will or not. It's a light Progresso soup. I could have made homemade soup, but I just didn't. My family is having, I don't know what they're having for dinner tonight. Maybe hamburgers. I don't know. That sounds terrible. Hot dogs last night, hamburgers tonight. And then I will probably have the rest of the broccoli and cheese soup tonight. I did also pack myself a homemade plain yogurt that I will have with some vanilla and some Splenda because it is plain. But I'm treating things like yogurt and pudding and Jell-O and those kind of things as liquids. So anyway, that's where I am today. I will let you know tomorrow what I weigh. Hopefully I will keep going to the bathroom and drink plenty of water today and lose a little bit more weight tomorrow. All right.
Hey guys, this is Kelly, the shrinking teacher. As you can tell, this is a car video. I am not going to look at you because I am driving because that is just the way life is. So I am midway through the 5-day pouch test, and I just wanted to give you a quick update. So my starting weight at the beginning of the week was 188.8. My weight yesterday was 178.8, and my weight today was 185.6. So that was a 2.2 pound loss between for day 2. So what have I been eating? Yesterday I stuck to liquids, and I will say the word liquid kind of generously. I had whole milk in my coffee. I had a meal replacement, like Atkins type shake. I had a light Progresso soup, like a Santa Fe style soup. I ate the whole can of soup. I should have pureed it, but I didn't. There were chunks in it, but I don't feel guilty. Yesterday I had for dinner, I had broccoli and cheddar soup with a little bit of milk to thin it down, and some shredded cheese because I did. And I don't feel guilty about that either. And after dinner, I had about 2 servings of sugar-free Jello. When I made the sugar-free Jello, I put some Gene Pro in it, so it was like a protein Jello. Day 1, I had about 800 calories. Day 2, I had a little less than that, maybe 750 calories. I'm not too concerned about my macros right now with my carbs, my fat, and my protein because my calories are so low. And last night I went to bed super early. And not really because I wanted to, but because I chose to. I got in bed around 9:30 and I was starving. The Jello had worn off, and I drank plenty of water yesterday, and I made a choice because late night snacking has been such an issue for me to go to bed, because there was some sugar-free pudding that I put PB2 in that tasted like a Reese cup that I really wanted to go in there and eat, but I chose not to, and I went to sleep instead. So I went to bed hungry. I definitely woke up hungry. So this morning for breakfast, so today was supposed to be like pureed or I guess soft foods. Like I said, y'all, I'm being really generous with these definitions. I had some leftover, sorry y'all, this light is a mess. I had some leftover homemade ground sausage from something that we had about a week ago. Well, not quite a week ago, or it would not have been good still. It was about 2 ounces worth of sausage. I nuked that in the microwave, put about 1 ounce of mozzarella cheese on top of it, shredded cheese. I doused it in some mustard because that tasted really good. I had that for breakfast. Today for lunch, I had tuna mixed with mayonnaise, and I cut up and kind of cubed up a piece or a whole avocado, and I ate half of that for my lunch today. I had tuna, mayonnaise, pickles, and avocado for my lunch, and that was super satisfying. I was not stuffed, but I felt full, and I haven't had anything else since then. So I'm gonna go home. I was cooking some chicken for my family in my crock pot today while I was at work. So I already know what dinner is gonna be. It is going to be shredded chicken that was cooked in the crock pot with tomatoes and onions. And I'm probably gonna put some cheese on it and some sour cream. And sorry, this light is super terrible. And it's not any better, but anyway, with shredded cheese and sour cream. And I have another avocado at home. I might have some of that and mix up some guacamole for my family. They're having chicken nachos, so I'll probably put some cheese and sour cream on it. I am not going to have the chips because I am strong and I do not need chips. And then I will probably have some of the sugar-free pudding after dinner for a snack. So I will come back to you tomorrow and let you know what my weight is. Hey guys, it's me for a super quick update. Sorry about that. I am on the last day of the 5-day pouch test, and I did not tell you my weight yesterday. So yesterday was day 4. I was at 185 even, which from the day before, which was 185.6, I was down 0.6 pounds. Yesterday, what did I eat? I ate a whole lot. I was starving yesterday, like hungry in my belly, not just hungry in my head. I had coffee with milk. I had homemade yogurt. I had cottage cheese. For lunch, I had the rest of the tuna and avocado that I had 2 days ago. For dinner, we had a taco night at church, and so I had shredded chicken, ground beef, cheese, sour cream. I put lettuce on my plate, but I ended up not eating it because I figured it didn't really match what I was supposed to be eating. And my family had these amazing thick fudgy brownies because we were at church eating and they had dessert. I did not eat any of them. They looked absolutely delicious, but I did not have one. Also, I had some sugar-free Gene Pro Jello. Like, I got home from work and was starving and gobbled down like a whole cup of Jello. I last night had a snack of cottage cheese. Like, I was just hungry. It was the most calories I had during the pouch test kind of reset. I also had a tablespoon of peanut butter. So it was about 12 or 1,300 calories, which is still not a whole lot, but I was hungry. So I guess that many days of having so few calories kind of caught up with me. I did drink plenty of water yesterday also. So with that being said, I got on the scale this morning, and I don't know how it is physically possible, but I was 185.6 again. So I had a 0.6 pound gain. Just a little bit of TMI. I did not have a bowel movement yesterday, so maybe I'm just up because it's poop weight or water weight. I don't know. It shouldn't be water weight because I've been drinking water like crazy. Today is the last day, and I've not been following the rules super strict for the 5-day pouch test. Just basically being more mindful and going back to the liquids, the purees, the soft. And today's supposed to be my firm protein day. Whether it will be or not, I don't know. I have had nothing to eat. I did drink my big coffee with about 4 ounces of whole milk. I'm on the way back from the store going to school because my students are in a cooking lab today, and I am probably going to get back to school and gobble down some homemade yogurt to tie me over until lunch. Lunch today is shredded chicken from my nachos. I put a tablespoon of black beans and a tablespoon of corn in there, and I have a little bit of queso that I'm going to put on top. So that's where I am right now, and I will check back in with you tomorrow with my final weigh in. Bye. Hey guys, Kelly here, the shrinking teacher, and wanted to give my final numbers for the 5th day of my 5-day pouch test, and I was a little underwhelmed, and my final weigh-in was 185.8, which means total I lost 3 pounds for the week, which is great. I did gain the last 2 days, which I don't quite get, but maybe I just really still need to go to the bathroom. I don't know, because I haven't been in a couple of days. So today I did not do 5-day pouch test, but today was still a decent day. Been drinking all of my water, and I did want to incorporate some vegetables today to kind of get the bowels moving and everything. So I will check back in with you guys shortly, and y'all have a great one.